Got a reality check. Anybody? All right. Today, management took us out to lunch. On the way coming back, if you guys know, Gilly Road was closed down for a while in Huntsville. And the reason why it was closed down was because of the rain that was taking place. And what happened, there was a sinkhole that took place on Gilly. So I was explaining that to the guys, and I said, well, if the sinkhole was right here, and my house is right there, less than 100 feet from the sinkhole, I would be very upset to have to travel 8 miles out of my way when I could actually travel 100 feet. So when I was making that point, everybody was doing this. So I said, cool, I'm making one point. Let me make one more point. So I kept on talking. And then I said, well, how about if your house is right here and it was only one way to get to your house, one road, and the sinkhole took place right there? What would you do? At that point, Toastmasters, the entire car became quiet. And the guy said, we as Americans, we take too many things for granted. And that's when I said, you know what? You have a great point. And see, when it comes to us as Americans, we take way too many things for granted. So when I look at Americans, some of the things that stick out are paved roads. When we get in our car and drive, we expect to drive down this nice paved road to get from point A to B. Well, you have other people in other countries, they don't have that capability. They spend majority of their time walking. So in a case like that, if you was overseas, if a sinkhole was right here, your house is right there, it's no problem because you walk majority of the time from point A to B. It's no big deal. But we as Americans, we have taken that for granted. Because of me, I would have freaked out if I had a sinkhole and had no way to get home. So if you thought Americans took sinkholes for granted, try gas. Wow. Wow. That's one thing we take for granted. We get upset because we can't go from point A to B. Because we want to drive and burn up all this gas. Driving to Myrtle Beach, driving to Charlotte, driving to clubs. And we get mad and blast the media because gas is too high. But you got people overseas, all they want to do is put in enough gas to go get some groceries and come home. But they can't. Overseas right now, gas is around $8 per gallon. Here, it's $3 per gallon. And we can't handle that because why? We take it for granted. We take it for granted, that's it. And so on top of that, if you thought that was bad, if you thought gas, if you thought paved road was bad, try money. That's even worse. With us Americans, we throw away money on things that's not important. We take the dollar for granted. With us, we spend $100 on this because we have to have it. At least we feel like it. We spend $2 on a pack of gum. Why? Because we feel like we have to have it. But you have people overseas, the only thing they want was that $1 just to buy a burger because they haven't eaten in 2 days. That's all they want. But us, we take it for granted. So all I'm saying is this right here. The next time you pump gas in your car, the next time you put food in your mouth, the next time you're doing anything and you feel the need to complain, ask yourself, am I taking this for granted as an American? And a lot of times once you look at it and put it in perspective in that way, the complaining, it'll come down. And you'll say, you know what? I'm blessed and I'm thankful. Mr. Toastmasters.